Yee, baby, we got another episode from the vault to bring to you.
That's right. Spooky season means we're time traveling.
Ah, yes. We've gone back in time to a time where there was nothing going on, nothing bad, and there wasn't not anything to do. So don't even worry. We have an incredible guest. This is because it's not during the pandemic. This episode did not happen during the pandemic.
Well, maybe on the calendar it was during the pandemic, but mentally we weren't in that place.
Right. So this episode is with Meg Stalter, and this baby, we knew it. We knew she was going to be a star.
We were on the pulse.
This was pre-Hacks.
This was, pre-Hacks, pre that show Too Much on Netflix, which she just starred in. Pre-Cora Bora and all the movies she's been doing, but post High Gay.
Yes.
She had done the High Gay video.
High Gay, which was my vocal stem for a very long time.
This was fun to talk to Meg.
This was a real fun episode. She
let the walls down a little bit.
A little bit. Because now if you see her when she's doing the interview, she's playing the character of a superstar.
She is the character Megan Stalter.
And I think she tried that with us a little bit, but Dipper's probing and his unwavering need to get through an outline really got down to some of the questions.
Well, we wanted to know what makes her tick, really.
She had ticks?
At the heart of what we're up to over here is we're trying to TikTok with people and get to know what they're up to.
So this was really fun.
I think you maybe have even asked her what that was like.
What was that like?
Doing shows
and stuff. What was that like? Which is my favorite interview question. Again, I don't see anything wrong with asking that question.
Me neither. And nor do anyone listening. Does anyone listening? I hope this is Sloppy Seconds Revisits with Meg Stalter. Please enjoy. And as we're nearing the end of our break, we're coming back with brand new episodes in November. A very exciting time. Don't forget to subscribe to our new YouTube
famously,
channel.
November, the most exciting time of the year.
I believe so. You know why? Because there's brand new Sloppy Seconds coming out.
And there's Thanksgiving food.
Yeah, and you love gravy.
I love gravy on turkey, but not gravy on a meatball.
Oh, you like a dry meatball?
I'll take a red sauce or a marinara. I guess some people call that red gravy, but
I understand. You don't like Swedish meatballs?
No, nothing sweet near my balls.
I never knew that. Wait, but Swedish meatballs aren't sweet.
But you put jelly on them and stuff. And a white gravy, and I prefer a brown gravy.
What about when you do those like barbecue meatballs in a crock pot at a
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Sweet.
It's so
sweet
gross.
Baby Ray's.
It's gross to me. I'm like, okay, so what'd you do? You took a bag of frozen meatballs, you dropped it in a crock pot, you put a jar of Concord jelly and a big old...
I don't understand the jelly. I feel like I'm missing
People
something.
put jelly in it. People put jelly and then they put barbecue sauce. And barbecue sauce is literally just brown sugar and apple cider vinegar. Like it's nothing. So I prefer a savory meatball. I want cheese. I want to take it the Italian. I want to take them balls the Italian way. I want cheese on them. I want red sauce. And there should be a little pasta. Now my mouth is watering.
Well, go to IKEA.
Did
no,
you know that?
Don't like
I
Swedish
don't like
meatballs.
IKEA ones. But IKEA just came out with a meatball plate. And I think I might go buy it.
The things that bring us joy.
Lamps. Lamps and
dolls. The jelly thing has really thrown me. Anyways.
Have you not? I'm going to look it up right now. I'm sorry, everybody at home. We're going to get to the episode, but I have to prove this. Hey. Chat, put a 3 in the chat if you've had this Concord jelly. Hold on. Hold on, jelly.
I'm trying to let you know, you do really know how things are made and how things work. I've just never thought about jelly.
Crock-pot barbecue grape jelly meatballs.
Oh, well, those are
multiple. It's multiple
jelly, but are they all crock-pot meatballs or like that? No.
I think all of them are.
All of them?
If it were up to me, none of them.
I don't think.
I also, here's my thing.
I don't like
Concord grape jelly. Okay, hold on. Let me just get rid of the jelly. Meatball barbecue sauce.
Crock pot. But then sing it like you're at Chili's.
Meatball, barbecue sauce, crock pot.
All right. Well, can we?
Hold on. No, hold on. I'm looking at right here on the first one. 3 simple ingredients: Concord grape jelly barbecue sauce. That is the first one.
My mind is blown.
I'm a lifelong. Second one. Grape jelly.
Then I'm
third one. Slow cooker. This one's from themagicalslowcooker.com. Oh, this one is a sweet yellow onion and barbecue sauce and frozen meatballs. Jelly optional. I'm going to kill myself.
No, don't do that. Listen, thank you for opening the door. I didn't know.
Do we talk about this meatballs at all in this episode with Meg Stalter?
Not a lick. I don't think we talk about food.
That's crazy. All right. Well, enjoy this episode, everybody.
YouTube.com/sloppy seconds show at sloppy second show. Don't forget the ad.
That ad is so important.
When your first choice is a big old bus, you turn around and boom, you end up with a sloppy seconds. Oh, diva.
You know, lately I have been trying to keep my wardrobe simple. I want pieces that are comfortable, but they still feel like put together like an outfit, and that's why I'm always reaching for my Quince items.
The fabric feels elevated, the fits are clean, and Quince makes getting dressed so easy.
Quince has all the staples for spring, like 100% European linen shirts and shorts starting at just $34.
They're lightweight and breathable, but still look polished. I have a bunch of their Pima cotton tees, and they're super soft and easy to wear and very breathable for the summer, for the sweaty body.
I just rediscovered this pair of linen shorts that I have that are so comfortable from Quince. You know when like something gets buried accidentally? Mm-hmm. I pulled these out and I was like, what have I been doing? Not wearing these!
And the linen doesn't wrinkle.
Period.
Plus, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use.
Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada, too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Get yourself some Pima cotton!
Quince.
Quince. At Quince.
Weight Loss by Hims is here to help you reach your goals.
Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that are designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
GLP-1s help regulate your appetite and eat less.
With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
And no needles needed. Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
And through Hims, you can just go online where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if the treatment is right for you.
No insurance necessary either. And if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppy seconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppy seconds.
Hims.com/sloppy seconds.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS.
To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.
If you love to shop, listen up! Have you heard of Rakuten?
With Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy. Just from shopping.
Exactly. Clothes, athletic wear, pet supplies. I'm talking about Gap, Adidas, and even Petco.
So I can buy a look, get new shoes, snag the cat some cute toys, and get cash back.
That's right. And you can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
That's cool.
It is cool.
But how does it work?
Well, partner stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to the members.
Rakuten is really doing the most, huh? Love it.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. So, you can become one of them today.
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And get yourself some Rakuten. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Are you ready for some sloppy seconds, you stupid little fucks, you nasty little fucks, you dirty little fucks? I hope you're paying your taxes, you little fucks, because I know someone who isn't. I'm Meatball, and that's Big Dipper, and welcome to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball.
I'm very excited about our guest for today, but I want to know things like, how many iPhones does she have because of all the videos she makes? Does she pay her taxes? What holidays does she celebrate or protest? What are things you want to know?
Was her show filmed in a garage, or where was that set? Where do you live? I am confused about your location at any time, at any given point. Let's bring on to the show Meg Stalter.
Hi, Megan.
Hello, Megan.
I was like, wait, should I comment? Should I start answering? I was wondering if I should start answering. I'm a holiday person. I'm in Ohio.
It's a quick fire challenge.
Yeah, I was like, wait, should I go? Should I jump in?
Well, first off, you go by both Meg and Megan, right?
Yeah, it's kind of just, you know what? For me,
It's
I
fluid.
shorten people's names. Yeah. So I'm a big, if you know, my sister's Abby, I call her Ab. I mean, that's just me.
Ab fab. Got it.
So I love Meg and Megan. Yeah, both are my names. My brother's Nick, and I call him Nicky, but I think I'm the only one that calls him that.
Yeah, but
See,
do
now
you
I'm
like
into that.
lift your voice and wink at him when you call him Nick?
Well,
Hey, Nicky.
my brother and making out.
Yeah, very cool. So you are from Ohio, is that it then? Is that the
Oh,
vibe?
yeah. I was so confused. I thought you lived in LA. Like, I was always, like, hoping to see
I
a
love
stand-up show
that.
with you.
Oh my
But
god!
so you are an East Coast diva.
I've just moved to Ohio back from New York, and I was only in New York for a year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I really want to live in LA though. I know things are a little wild right now, but I would love to live there. I think it's beautiful. I've always loved LA.
Yeah, I also feel like you're on the track,
Yeah,
right?
you are.
To just like come here and do a
I
TV
hope
show
so.
or something.
I
yeah.
hope
Well-
if anyone's listening, I'd like to be on television.
Yeah, that's who listens to our show. Big time agents.
We're trying to get me out there working. We're trying to get me out
Network
there.
execs. Yeah, very that.
Although
Wait,
I
so
love
you said
being in Ohio.
You only lived in New York for 1 year. So is that you moved back because of everything that's happening right now, I'm assuming? Okay.
Yeah.
So what made you go to New York? Was it comedy? Were you doing comedy in Ohio before you left?
So I moved to New York from Chicago. So I moved to Chicago to do comedy. Yeah, so I'm kind of a Chicago comic, really.
Yes!
Yeah, I love Chicago. It was the best.
And so we have a friend in common who, spoiler alert, I don't know how to say his last name, even though we're friends. Alex Grelly?
Oh my god, my favorite.
He
Yes,
says
you're
it
saying it
Grelly,
right.
not
Alex
Grell, right?
Grelly.
Yeah.
Am I saying it wrong? I'm like,
No.
I'm bad with last names. Oh my god, he's one of my favorite performers in the whole world.
Yeah, he's so amazing. If you haven't heard of Alex, he does amazing Shelley Duvall
He's
fantasy.
unreal, yes.
He's done like he like self-produced this incredible digital sort of like right at the height of everyone doing online and digital shows.
Yes.
He produced this thing with talent all over I mean, it was really incredible. He
He's
is a
amazing.
very cool person to look out for in Chicago.
He's the best. I mean, the way he curates a show, I don't even use words like curate.
Ooh.
But the way he writes shows for spaces. He's just amazing. He's so good. Yeah, I love him.
I met him sort of in that like salon-a-thon performance
Yeah.
art like stuff at the Hideout sort of scenario, and we knew
my
each other
favorite
for a
place.
while. And then he's helped me on music videos and stuff like that. He's fantastic. Look at Meatball smiling, thinking they haven't talked about me. They haven't talked about me in 90 seconds.
Triggered. No, I just think
I
it's
love
so
that
interesting.
Just eat.
I
think it's interesting when you talk about Chicago and things like Salon-a-thon and stuff like that, because it's stuff that like is so foreign to me, but anybody from Chicago knows exactly what you're talking about.
Well, it's a place for true artists and creatives. That's what Chicago is.
It is crazy. It is its own world. Like
really
it's like a comedy college or something. It's crazy.
Did you go to college?
I was in college for so long.
Oh, really?
I took so many different classes and have no degree. Like I had
Sickening.
everything. I would be in nursing classes and then be like, what am I doing? Halfway through class, like, what the hell am I doing? I'm not a nurse. And I got everything I could get to get like a liberal arts something, and I didn't even like apply to graduate. I just moved to Chicago. I was like, I obviously only want to perform. Yeah.
Well, it's like,
So were you
doing
performing
research
during that?
It was like I always I grew up loving to perform, and then after high school was like, oh, I have to be a nurse or a teacher.
Whoa.
It's like a nurse, a teacher. Oh my god, I was gonna be a missionary. Like I was trying.
Where were you gonna go?
I spent like 6 months in Peru, like with like being a missionary. I mean, I tried everything, but was like, no, I literally will only be happy if I'm performing, and then was like, let myself do it. And performed a little bit there before moving, but was like, no, I'm going to go for it.
You performed for the people that you were doing
We
missionary
performed
work
a lot
with?
of Christian sketches.
Oh my god!
a lot of Christian dances. I'm not a dancer. Like I'm
not a dancer.
You
I'm
are
a
not
mover.
a dancer, but you are
I'm
a mover.
good mover.
I'm a mover. Fully had staph infection all over my body the whole entire trip, and no one took me to the hospital. No one cared. It was insane.
Where was God then?
I think he was going, you need to go back home. You need to go back home,
There
honey.
is a stage with your name on it.
You need to get out of here now.
And also, for our listeners with a keen ear, you do hear that God has a slight twang when he speaks to Megan.
She
You
does.
know what? You need to go on back to the States and hop up on that
Honey,
stage
you
and
need
give the
to
people
get out
what
of
they
here
love
right now.
and what they deserve.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing here?
I mean,
You
it
need
sounds
to
like
leave.
you were doing some good, which is nice.
And my heart was in the right place.
My heart was in the right place. Because missionary, that's not just a position. That is like you're like helping communities.
Well, that's a lifestyle, yeah.
And spreading the
That
word.
is a lifestyle where you're like, yeah, I'm just going to keep asking for money from the church and stay here and try to do good. I think in my heart, I was like, if I'm not going to do what I love doing, if that's not possible for me, I'm going to try to do something helpful. I'm going to try to be a nurse. I'm going to try to be a teacher. But then in reality, it's like, oh no, what you're good at, it does help people. You know what I mean? Not to get cheesy, but like, that's what I'm meant to do. I passed out when my sister gave birth. So I can't be a nurse.
Can't be a nurse.
Wait, why didn't you think you could perform? You were
Yeah,
just
what
like,
made
it's
you
not
wanna-
viable.
So I didn't realize, like, I just thought that to perform after high school would be like moving to LA, having enough money to live there, and going on auditions. Like I didn't know it could be like you're making your own stuff and you're doing stand up and you're living in Chicago for like $450 a month. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I just was so like, oh, it's not possible. I don't come from money. Like I can't. And then when I got a little older, was like, let me just do it because I'm not happy and I'm just gonna try. Yeah.
That's so interesting because growing up in Chicago, for me, all I saw was people doing it, but not making money doing it. And so to me, it was always like, oh, you can be a creative, you can perform, you can, make theater, you can do anything you want, but you just have to make sure you have some other job. So it wasn't like it wasn't possible, but it was literally just like, oh, you'll never be successful at it, but you'll always have the opportunity to do it, which I think is such an interesting sort of way to
so
approach
interesting.
making art.
Yeah. No, when I was in Chicago, I was fully nannying like 50 hours a week.
Yeah.
But I loved it. But I also like didn't know that could even be a job because in Ohio you can't make money from nannying,
Right. What neighborhood would you walk around that stroller with?
Oh my God. Bucktown?
Bucktown has a lot of nannies.
Yeah, for like 5 years I nannied for the same family. They're like my kids. I'm in love with them. Yeah. It was
did
really
some
hard.
nannying work too in Chicago.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah?
I took care of a lot of grown child men in Boys Town while I'm in drag. I'm directing them around the bar, telling them where the snacks are.
I was like,
you nannied their unborn children. You were babysitting them in your butthole.
I had their cummies right up in my sweet little hole.
I was getting ready to be like, what parks did you go to? Maybe I ran into you.
No, but I was a nanny. I was a nanny in LA, and I do think it is one of the hardest jobs, but it is the most fun because you just kind of get to do whatever, but you do have to take like a little annoying thing around with you. Sometimes annoying. Sometimes they're fun. No offense to your children, Will.
Yeah. So producer Will has children.
Yeah. Well, one in the oven and one in preschool.
Oh my God, congratulations. I tried to get a nanny job out of it. I'm like, do you need someone to watch? Oh my God, my agent, when she reached out to me, I tried to nanny her kids. Like I wasn't in the position of being like, oh, she loves my stuff. Like she messaged me on Instagram and I go, I see you have cute kids. She's like, let's have a meeting. Like, who are you rep by? And I'm just like, oh my God, your kids are cute. I was like desperate for money in New York at first, like when you first moved there, you're like, I don't have a job. So I was like, I'll love to meet, but like, do you need a nanny? She completely ignored that.
Trying to get you a real job.
And you're like, let me get them kids.
I'm like, I'm in this for the long haul.
My job is to get you jobs. Yeah, exactly.
I was at a birthday party for a very rich, famous person hosting some room. And when the people would come in, they would talk about their kids. And I was like, well, outside of this, I'm a nanny. And I was like in full drag, like drinking, drunk, breathing on them, being like, listen, if you want me to watch your kids, I'll fucking do it. Like, I'm so good at it. Listen, no takers. No takers.
No takers?
Nope. Not a one.
Oh
Why not?
I love that.
And didn't want you to watch their kids?
No, neither did Jump Off Mama.
All right.
And he sang Africa from Toto 3 times in my karaoke room. In a row. Why? I don't know.
That's fun. That's who I want to watch my kids. I don't want someone being boring watching my kids. I
know.
I'm acting like I have kids. I don't have kids.
You're like, Kara, shut the TV off. Mommy's recording.
Oh my God.
Well, I just thought it was funny. I'm a big fan of you, and I've been watching your Twitter videos for a long time, and I liked watching the show, the Meg Stalter show, which I think is hilarious.
Oh my gosh,
it's
thank you.
So wild. But why, when I go on Wikipedia to look you up, it calls you the front-facing camera comedian? Like you are the pioneer of front-facing camera comedy.
Does it
what does
say
that mean
that?
to you? Yes, it does. It's the
Get
first
that
word.
off.
The pioneer, honey.
I'm
let's
not.
just say this. Any of us on this call could just hop on there and get that off, right?
Oh,
Isn't that the idea
does
with
it work?
Wikipedia?
How does it work? Wikipedia. Anyone could write anything?
Yeah,
I think you have to be like approved. I think it is fact checked.
Whoever's running mine is not fact checking. Because
so you looked down at your phone one day and you were like, there's a camera here. I guess I'll be a star.
I don't even think when people even say that, I would think I have a different vision in my mind of what that would mean. I don't think I do front facing camera videos. Do I?
No, I don't think
I think they're more sketch character stuff. Like front facing, I picture you in your house and you're like, this is, I don't know.
It's just like, I was at Walmart and this funny thing happened, the end. But you play like a full character.
That's
so I guess
what I
that
think.
answers the question of what front-facing comedy is.
Right.
I think it's like a front-facing, you're doing a character, no background, no makeup or costume. Maybe I'm wrong, though.
I feel like
you do. I mean, you do talk to your cell phone and publish it on Twitter a lot.
So
but it's always a character. It's not you trying to like tell a joke.
I did a video yesterday I would consider probably a front-facing where it was like me pretending like I was mad at a Starbucks worker and I was in my car. That's probably front-facing, right? But then like my Planet Earth video where I'm like in the garden with my bra on, I'd picture that not being front-facing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, correct.
Or like you also recently posted a real estate commercial, which shout out to your Ohio hustle. It seems like you have a whole new income stream out there.
It's fun moving around and having a different set. You like different sets. Different sets, someone's house.
Different unfinished homes. Were you just walking into houses?
Well, I was like, okay, I asked my brother helps me film a lot and he's so good and he like truly will get a better vision than even me. And I'll have to argue like, okay, I'm kind of like came up with the idea. Let's film it like this. And then his idea is always better. But he was like, when I asked him to do like film me around our house, he was like, I know this. He goes, I know a place where there's all these these homes that no one lives in, and there's for sale signs. And he drives me this one building that has a for sale sign. I'm like, this is not what you meant. You are driving me to like an area. We are driving today and finding a place where there's like a home being built. Yeah. And we just drove around and found it. But like, he promised me that. He said he knew where there was a place and then didn't deliver.
So how soon do you get an idea and then like execute it? Is it like 2 or 3 days between it, or do you take a long time to come up with these?
I have a hard time.
You're turning them out so quickly.
Thank you for saying that. Because I really try. I feel like I try to keep it up. Like I feel nervous if I don't. It's my own thing. Like if a couple days goes by and I don't have something, I feel like, okay, I have to make something, you know? I feel like I have a hard time waiting. Like if I get an idea, I have a hard time not doing it that day and posting it that day.
Wow.
Like that real estate one, I wrote it and filmed it that day and I think only posted it the next day because I was having trouble on iMovie.
Nice.
Oh, she'll fight you.
Meatball and I talk about this a lot because he'll sort of mention an idea and I'll say like, oh, we should do that. Or like, we talked about this a long time ago. We were talking about someone wrote in about being monogamous or not monogamous in a relationship. And we sort of jokingly started singing that Muppet song, Mana. And we on the podcast, we were like, we should make this a parody song. So then I literally 2 days later, I had written it down. This seems like
you're setting up an attack.
I wrote the whole parody of the song, and then I sent it to Meatball, and I was like, "Let me know when you want to record this." And it's like nothing. It's like so very much like you're saying in the moment. Like if he doesn't do it in the exact moment, he thinks the idea is bad. Whereas I'll make something with my music videos. We also talk about this all the time. The one I'm about to release in October, we shot it in February, and I wrote the song probably 18 months ago.
See, I love that planning. Yeah. No, like Alex Gorelli has an amazing like dedication to planning things out and to styling things, and I kind of wish that I did instead of like drive myself insane thinking about something until I can make it and put it out. It's almost, you know what I mean? Like I have something inside of me that's like, I won't be able to do anything else unless I make it right now. Yeah. And post it. And I don't know what that is. But I kind of wish I would plan things out. And like I feel like really envious of that because then it's even better. You get to plan it out and really take your time.
But it's also like, you know, it's like, not to quote Miley Cyrus, but you can find the best in both worlds. You know what I mean? Like,
I thought you were going to say it's the climb.
Oh my God,
I feel like they both apply.
No, because I can imagine you making a TV show at some point and like partnering with someone who has like a really intense sort of planning and execution vision, and you're able to throw ideas out, and then that combination would like make something really fantastic.
That is the dream, to have like a producer that can like read your mind and have it all going.
Yeah.
But you kind of had your own show with the Meg Stalter show, and I've mentioned it a couple times.
You did.
You fully did. But
it was named after her.
It was named after you. What was that like, and how did that all come to be? Because it looks so cool.
Oh my God. Thank you for saying that. So nice. I had so much fun making it. It was truly a dream. That show we made in Chicago, and it's all Chicago people. And it's, so there's this guy, and Nick Moore, he's amazing. And he did the show with me. And it started just him being like, we're kind of friends. And he was like, I really want to make something with you. And I was like, it took a little while. And I was like, I really want to do like a talk show that's from hell. And then we actually did. I think that is the project that we kind of waited and planned out a little more. Right. It's funny because we talked about making it for so long, but then the actual writing, I had to wait till like a week before to write it. Because like, there's something about really wanting to make it that I get too excited if I'm writing it, and I want to wait till the last minute. And when it's a real show, I won't be able to do that. Like when I write a real show, you know, you have to plan it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like if I always, my best work is always when I like wait till the week before.
Yeah.
It truly
I
is.
like that pressure. There's something about it where it's all I'm thinking about. I don't know why. It's hard for me to write something and be like, we get to film this in 3 months. I just have never done that.
Well, because in that 3 months, all I'm thinking is like, oh, I should change this. I want to change this. It would be better if this happened. And it's too late. They've already made all the plans.
Totally. Literally, anytime I want to pitch something, I'll message my manager like, I have an idea for a show. I write the whole like treatment in 2 days, and she's like, okay, let's like go back. You know what I mean? Like it's so like I get too excited about something.
Well, it is so wild because even, you know, in the handful of like sort of industry chats or whatever, like, I mean, I don't even know about that other thing. Remember, Meatball, when we took you in and got you signed up for that thing? It's
I was going to have my own fucking show. I don't even know if that's happening anymore.
Right, and then they put you on hold for like a year, and they're like, we're pitching it, and you're like, oh my God.
I was like, all right, well, I have had like 3 other pitches happen in that time
Yes.
And you can just like pull your cell phone out and do it. You know, there's something so powerful about being an independent creator.
I think that's what made me, after high school, be like, well, I can't see myself going to LA and waiting on auditions. But when I realized we can make our own stuff, it was like, oh, that's done. I'm only going to do that for the rest of my life.
It was over for you,
honey.
hoes.
It's done.
Okay, so
I don't have to be in nurse school.
You recently got some really awesome press where Variety, are they called Variety Magazine? Variety.
Oh
Variety.
I think you could throw the magazine, but I think maybe it's without, right?
I think it's just Variety, honey.
Okay.
Do they even print real magazines anymore?
I'm like, Variety Magazine. It sounds...
that sounds
oh my
too
God.
old.
We have to cut the part out where I don't know what it is. Variety Magazine.
Named you. Variety e-blog named you one of the top 10 comedians to watch in 2020, correct?
Yes. That was really nice.
That's incredible.
It was really nice of them to do that. No, I'm really excited.
How did you feel? How did it happen? What happened? Did you know it was happening before it was published?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They tell you that and you're just like, wait, what? And then like, I feel like a lot has happened in quarantine, which has been really strange because it's like you're excited, but also you're like dealing with all this hell. And so, you know what I mean? It's really, I feel like I got a lot of press during quarantine because I had to make stuff to feel not depressed and, you know, and I feel like it's just as much for me as other people because everyone's like, corn queen, you know, like, she's the quarantine queen. It's like, I'm trying to survive over here, but I am really happy that people are, you know, liking it.
It just makes me think like, I was like fighting off a psychotic break and somehow I got a lot of press for it.
Literally, like truly, that's what it feels like. But I also feel really, I don't know if y'all feel this, but I feel like followers and like people watching this stuff has been so much more personal, or like I've gotten like personal messages feeling like, okay, like this is kind of, this has helped me, but like, I feel like really close to the people that are watching it more so than before quarantine.
Yeah, I feel the same way when I get messages like that because I'm like, I'm going through something and I know what I'm putting out is a little bit weird, but like for you to be following me and still taking this ride with me is like really nice. It feels like we're together on it. Yeah,
totally. It's like we're all going through the same thing. When does that ever happen? Like, it sucks, but Variety named me.
Yes, she's
no, but I mean, like, I am excited about it. Don't think I'm like, take me off. No, I'm thrilled.
No, but it's
about
also
it.
like you're like, we're all going through the same thing. We all got named one of the.
We
top
all
10.
are number 1 on the top 10 list.
I feel really lucky. It's really funny because in Chicago, like, but it's just so hard to get any sort of press or anything, or like people watching you, or I didn't know how to get an agent or a manager or anything. Like, I just started putting that show online.
Do you find that there's like and we're going to take a break after this, but do you find that there's like a snowball effect when the press stuff hits? Because for instance, like, I first heard about you from Matt Rogers and Bowen Yang, who would like casually mention you on their podcast. And they would be like, oh my God, Meg Stalter. Oh my God, her videos. Oh my God. And I was like, let me see who this person is. And so I like looked you up. Then I started following you. And then I was like, oh, she's so funny. And I watched your show. And then all of a sudden it felt like this barrage of press. And obviously, you know, people talk about it all the time. Like there's some sort of cosmic moment when like things line up and everyone goes like, oh, let's look at her. Like how she, you know, and then it's up to you to seize that moment or not.
Yeah.
But especially like in this weird time, you were alluding to it, but like, does it feel like a snowball on top of a quarantine on top of a pandemic?
Yeah, totally. No, yeah. I feel like right before I moved to New York too, like there was tons of the reason I had such a good time there was because the New York comedians were talking about me and sharing my stuff. And then when I got there, then people wanted me on their shows, which is usually is really hard. You know, I mean, just months before I was you know, putting up shows in Chicago, begging people to come. And then since like some comedians are sharing your stuff, then the managers are watching because they watch who they're representing, who they're talking about. And yeah, it's just like totally snowballed. And then during quarantine, like I was like, I'm going to make as much stuff as possible so I feel good. And I think, yeah, I think it totally is just a snowball effect. And then the quarantine.
That's so wild. And I also think it's wild because we think about like the hub of entertainment being in New York and LA. And like you're like, well, here I am in Ohio and what's up now? I'm doing my podcast, I'm making my videos, I'm entertaining people on the internet, and like I'm in Ohio. Right.
Variety was like, so where are you? Like every interview is like, you're in Ohio for how long? And I'm like, as long as I, you know, if someone wants to get me work in LA, I'll go, but I'm here right now. And I've always been like, why do we all have to be in LA or New York? Like, it's so expensive.
Because it's fun, Megan.
Because it's great.
It's fun.
It's so expensive, but it's worth it.
I really want to live in LA. I just feel like it's so glam. Everything's gorgeous there. I've always had a great time. I actually didn't want to move to New York and was scared. But then,
really?
Yeah, I was so scared.
I love New York.
But once I got there, I loved it. Loved it. You'd move back to New York.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so fun.
When there's shows every night, oh my God.
Yes, and then show hopping, just like getting on the train and running to Brooklyn and then getting back. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
It was the best time of my life, truly. Like once I moved there, like my first trip there was so stressful. And then when I moved there, I was like, this is out of a movie. I love it.
Yeah. Do you know when I first went to New York, it took me a week to figure out which way to turn out of my apartment to like go the right direction.
Yes.
Like I could never remember. And I was like, well, it's a grid. I'll get there eventually.
Oh, I love that.
I'm so dumb.
It's hard to get around.
Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Ooh, ah.
Okay, we are back with Marguerite. Is Megan the full name?
Yes.
Is there a longer name for Megan?
Well, I have a middle name.
Ooh.
And
Marie. It's very like classic middle name, Megan Marie.
Megan Marie?
Yeah.
Megan
That's
Marie.
good.
Do you like it, or you feel like, oh, everyone has that middle name?
No, I like the two M's. Megan Marie.
What's Meghan Markle's middle name? You are triple same name as her? No, I'm just kidding.
Megan, I bet she has Marie as her. I could see her having Marie as her
Megan Marie
middle
Markle.
Yeah,
I have a question. You were in New York for only 1 year. Did you ever see a Broadway play called Wicked?
No, I wish I saw any Broadway plays.
You didn't see anything?
I was so busy trying to like just get. I would take all day
hustle.
to get into a general meeting. It was so hard to get around, but I loved it.
God.
I loved being there and like doing shows. I wish I would have saw Wicked.
Have you ever heard the music from it?
Oh yeah, I love the music.
Oh, good. I was just double checking.
If you were to play a character in Wicked, what character would it be and why?
So I've never seen the actual musical, but have heard the songs. Not all of them. I feel like the Green Witch probably has better songs, right? The Green Witch. I don't even know their names.
Her name's Alphaba, but it's
Alphaba,
fine.
okay.
You can have that.
I feel like
Listen,
the
I was
Green
going to say
Witch.
the Green Witch too because I was like, that's the most makeup, and you love makeup.
I love
Yes.
a strong makeup look.
Loves to make fun of your strong makeup looks. So how was that?
She literally just got me to buy expensive eyeliner, and guess what? Loved it, but then the little brushes wore out in a week. You know, like the dip ones, like
Yeah.
because usually I buy e.l.f. and it lasts for forever. Forever. It's $3. And then she got me to buy a $15 one. I was like, this is so expensive. I'm always going to be like that. I'm always going to be like, makeup should be free. And it's so expensive. I buy the cheapest stuff. And she's like, oh my God, what are you doing? And it wore out though in a week, like the little beautiful brush.
So would you say your go-to makeup
is a big
item
wing?
Is eyeliner?
It's eyeliner. And someone commented on a video the other day, do you even own mascara? And I was like, in my brain, I'm like, no one noticed I'm not wearing mascara. Or people will be like, oh my God, the eyeliner's, either they'll be like, I love the eyeliner look signature, or they'll be like, I love how funny her eyeliner looks. Like, is this a part of the character? Yeah. And I'm like, I thought it looked good. I mean, some videos it's bad, but usually it's good, I thought.
Where do you get your like inspiration from, or is it just like a look that you were like, this is me? So,
you like comedy wise or looks wise?
The makeup wise.
The makeup wise. Okay, you're like, yeah, we're talking about makeup. So I feel like it's evolved a little bit. But when I do my makeup and hair, I try to go for, I don't even know if this is coming across, but I love like a vintagey sort of 70s like baby blue eyeshadow, bold liner. Is that coming across? I've been doing the middle part now.
Because I was gonna ask. Okay. I was gonna be like, because the light blue garage doors are my favorite on you.
Yes, that's my favorite.
Yeah, and then you do a solid wing. I love the look. It is very vintage inspired, and everyone knows I love a little vintage diva.
Yeah, look at your wallpaper.
I'd love to look like I was from the 70s all the time, but like with Dolly Parton makeup.
Yeah.
You know?
Very that.
Yeah.
Very that. This is a perfect transition into our last segment, which is called Fuck Talk, in which we talk about fucking.
Oh my God, I love it. I'm a virgin.
You were, I was going to say you were a missionary, so I assume you are a virgin.
I was a late virgin, though. I don't know if this is diving right in.
Yeah,
go for it.
Okay, I think I was like 24.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like waiting till marriage for so long.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's just what you're taught. And in mission, there was, they even do things like that really make you feel weird if you were to have sex. We'd have like these beautiful rose ceremonies. It sounds very cultish. And there was this night where we were like in missionary school. We would we had this beautiful romantic music, petals all over the floor, and they'd be like, "You're going to be devoting yourself to God," and like promising Him that you'd wait till your wedding day. And I'm like, God probably thinks this is gross. Like I still believe in God. I'm like, God probably was like, "What the hell is she doing?" Like it's so. So I was like 24, and it was like I moved to Chicago and I was really horny and was like out of my mom's home and was like, yeah, I'm going to start having sex now.
Yeah.
Dipper, how old were you? You were late too.
Yeah, I think, when do you graduate from college? 22.
22.
Okay.
Right? Or 21. Whatever. I did it. I fucked my professor a week after we graduated.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Really?
You've never told this story.
I'm sure I have.
No.
Whoa,
I would remember.
That's hot.
Oh, yeah. I was, okay.
Story time.
I have to know every detail.
Okay, so I went to college for I'm trying to say this because it's like 2 Google clicks and then you absolutely know what professor I fucked. So there was a professor.
Maybe don't.
There was a professor that I interacted with in some way at my college. We had been in all of my interactions with him. We had been flirting.
During school.
Okay. In a way that, like, for my birthday, he gave me a Karma Sutra book and nipple clamps.
Oh,
okay.
My God. Okay, so
First
this
of all,
was
that's
leading up to
beyond
the
flirting.
That's like we're dating.
Wrapped in like a little fur pelt.
Oh my God, I love this.
That sounds like a murder kit.
How did it start though? What was the
Well, so this is where we were working on something that had like a lot of conversations about the Karma Sutra, and so in the like project there was like reference to the Karma Sutra, and so there was a lot of conversation about sex. And because we were like working on that project, we like it was really easy to talk about sex together. And then he gave me this thing for my birthday. And so basically the week after we graduated, because I've also always been like a goody-goody. So the week after we graduated.
It's like out of a movie.
This is too much.
Called him up and I was like, I got this bottle of wine if you'd like to share it. And he was like, come out to my ranch. And so I like drove out to his ranch.
See, all gay sex stories seem like a murder right up until the actual sex happens.
And we walk around his his house or whatever, and he's like giving me a tour, and then he lights a fire, and we're like eating fucking apples and grapes and cheese and wine, like laying by the fire.
My God.
And then he said, even if you scream, no one can hear you.
And then
oh God.
And then we started kissing, and then eventually we fucked. And
were you so nervous?
I had sort of planned on, here's what, he had made it clear to me that I could get it. And so that, to me, my nervousness has so much more to do with the fear of rejection or like misleading. But it was so clear that this was going to be a sexual experience that I wasn't that nervous. Like, I wasn't nervous to like put my dick in a butt. Like the actual act of it didn't feel...
It's who makes the first move? Like, is someone going to make a move? And yeah.
So I fucked him, but we didn't finish because I literally threw his back out and he had to stop because he was 56 at the time.
Oh my God.
And you were 23.
22 or 21, whenever that was.
Whoa.
So, Meg, thoughts?
I think that sounds so hot. I think that sounds so like... Yeah, there's so many. Yeah, I'm speechless. I think that's so cool.
Found out he was a horrible kisser, but I really didn't have a frame of reference. I was like a full, like I had like kissed like 2 people before that, like from like a spin the bottle game type of shit. So we went all the way, and then I went back and I fucked him a second time, and then we also didn't finish that time for some reason. And I was like, do you ever want this nut or what? and then I like basically from talking to other people, I basically found out later that I wasn't the first of my kind. And it just sort of made me be like, ew, gross. And I honestly felt good about getting it out of the way because it made me feel like I was in control.
Yeah, totally.
But
like you have a good hot first story. Like most people do not.
Thinking about the way he kissed right now, I'm like, I got the heebies.
Was it like big and wet and over your whole mouth? Or
the tongue lodging out like
when
that.
When they come at you with the mouth open and the tongue out, you know you're in for danger, girl.
So Meg, what about your first time in Chicago?
My first sex was...
Yeah, your first sex.
You're like, are you sure you had sex? My first sex was with my worst ex. My worst ex. I was obsessed with him and in love with him, and we weren't even dating. He like broke up with me.
What? And you weren't even dating?
He knew I was a virgin. And I've done a lot of other stuff until this point. So it's not like I didn't know. I knew, And it was his birthday. How gross is that?
What a dick.
And it just was so, I was so nervous. And not nervous to like if he obviously wanted, but it was like just nervous about everything about it.
You had sex with him on his
birthday. Yeah. I will say, what I always say though is I did hook up with 2 of his ex-girlfriends after, like when I kind of realized I like girls. The first girl I ever was with, it was like his ex, because we became friends and he dated so many girls in comedy. It was bound to happen. Like it wasn't like I was searching for his ex-girlfriends, but it was just bound to happen. And I was so obsessed with him. It's so crazy looking back where you're like, we're so in love with someone, and then you're like, oh, on his birthday, and it was like he didn't make me, he was fine, but I remember him saying like, well, this is weird, like because I was so nervous.
Oh,
and like we've been together before, so like, but not full sex. And I remember him being like, well, this is the weirdest sex. I'm like, okay, well, now I'm dead.
Yeah, now that's all I'm thinking about is you saying that.
I wasn't a wild sex cat yet. Like, I didn't know what to... I just kind of was, like, nervous. Like, and he was older. He was, like, 33 or something.
Wait, so I'm curious, because I fuck men. I've never fucked a woman before, and I don't have the experience, like, you know, in general, everyone says men are trash, men are trash.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like obviously a lot of gay men are trash, but I feel like that generally goes for like men who fuck women and then treat women like shit are trash. Do you are you sort of like fluid in who you date? Are you all over the place? And what is the difference between the men and women that you've interacted with?
Oh, that's such a good question. I would say I'm like, I have dated mostly men, but just now the past year dating more women than men. And and it's just because I was so used to knowing like when a man liked me, like when it's so easy, you know, like I was brought up feeling straight. Like I didn't realize I was so into women and non-binary people, and like I just like was so used to dating straight men, and they just it was so easy knowing if they liked you. But also dating women, I have found it's so much easier to communicate, or at least the ones I've dated and the men I've dated, it's easier to like have check-in texts. Hey, like, oh, we're texting different now. Do you like, are we still on the same page? I feel like if I text some of the men I've dated that, they'd be like, oh my God, she wants to date me for real and doesn't want me to talk to anyone else.
Yeah, they'd be like, get away!
Yeah, like, get away from me. You want to marry me. Like, that's my experience with him. Like, oh my God, she wants to marry me. And I'm like, no, I'm just I'm texting other people too. I just want to know where we're at, you know? Like, I feel like we're just really, I feel like the women I've dated have been better at communicating than the men I've dated. But it doesn't go for all, you know?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I feel like is a big difference.
I love that. That's such like a...
That's a good answer.
Well, yeah, and it's also something that you learn as you like explore. Like I fucking some of these 50-year-old men that I fuck around with, you're just like, so you literally will not respond to anything.
Listen, that's because they don't know how to text back. They're still on their fucking jitterbugs trying to clickety-click.
Literally, I get a message that's like, you hungry? Meaning, not let's go on a date, like meaning come suck my dick. No. And you're like,
you should get there and be like, I'm ready for shrimp.
Be like, I brought
take me to the Red Lobster.
Bubba Gum shrimp to go. Did they do takeout at the Bubba Gum Shrimp Factory?
Probably.
Have you ever worked? Wait, okay, so we didn't. There are a couple questions that have been weighing on my mind. One,
yes.
Have you ever worked in retail?
What are you going for as What did you say, Meatball?
Have you ever worked in retail? How do you work with people?
Oh, have I ever worked in retail? I've worked at a dollar movie theater.
Oh.
I don't think that's really retail though.
No.
I've had really weird jobs. I never worked at like a store. I did like telemarketing when I was in high school. I worked at a movie theater. I did a lot of nannying. And I never worked at a store. But I think I'm good with
telemarketing.
It was I worked at like my ex-stepdad's telemarketing office.
Did you practice characters on the phone?
Yeah.
You know what? I had a gay boyfriend in high school, and we both worked there, and we had a bunch of games we would play on the phone and be like, if you say this word, you get like this amount of points. We definitely shouldn't have been working there. And I'd be like falling asleep on the phone.
I love that.
And I worked at a Panera Bread, but they never let me use the cash register. I only was able to pick up dishes, and that's like not a job there. So I don't know what they thought of me. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't train me on anything else, but I've never worked in like a store. But I think I'm a bad waitress. I'm a bad waitress. Yeah, I'm really bad. I worked at a Friendly's, and I everyone was mad at me because I would get so stressed. I remember a man flipping a plate and was like, what do I have to do to get a refill around here? And I was like, oh, I'll get you. I'm good with people, but I'm nervous. I'm bad.
You see him flip the plate and you beeline to make things better. You're like, sir,
yes.
let me,
what do you
need?
I actually it's normal that he did that. I'm just like, oh my God, did you have a Diet Coke? Let me get that for you, sir. Yeah. Did you guys work in retail?
I did a little. I used to work
You've never had a job. What do you mean?
I worked at J. Crew in Soho, honey.
Did you have to wear J. Crew all the time? Did they make you wear the clothes?
Yes. When I worked there, I had to dress in J. Crew. But the worst part was that I was still in like theater school, and I didn't want to dress like a J. Crew nerd. So I would always like have 3 bags with me because one would be like my work outfit, one would be like my school outfit, and one would be like
I love
the workout
that. Yes.
outfit. Such a mess. But everyone, like, eventually my teachers were like, "You're not like the other kids," and I was like, "What do you mean?" And they're like, "You come in here dressed too nice," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh,
So I
I
had
think
to
that's
stop
such
wearing
a power
J. Crew.
move to dress nice.
Yeah.
I think it was making other people uncomfortable around.
Like, put some sweatpants on.
Yeah, they're like, "Come on, dress it down a little bit."
This is voice and movement. You don't need 2 polos on top of one another.
And I was like,
love
"Listen, this is my
that.
comfort outfit, pink and green polos."
I actually love the idea of bringing like dance clothes somewhere.
Just anyway.
I love
What's in there? Oh, it's
like
my
I'm going
dance
to a dance
clothes.
class. I love the idea.
Yeah.
I'm not a dancer, but I love the idea of being like, oh, my warm up clothes.
That reminds me, my mom used to dress up in a full tennis outfit to drop me off at school to then just go back home to go to bed. Because she needed everyone else to see her.
That sounds
Thinking
like
that she was on
depression
the way.
personified.
Oh,
No, that's a woman who's busy.
she has an image to uphold too.
I've got
I
a
love
Yeah.
nap to take.
She had a nap
Yes.
to take.
Oh my God. We've talked about my childhood jobs, right? I worked at an animal hospital. I worked at a Chinese restaurant in the kitchen.
Fun.
I used to teach art classes.
Oh my
I've had
God.
so many jobs. Yeah, I got my first job mowing lawns at
Any
like
of those jobs, I'm like, can I get
9
one of
or
those
10
now?
years old.
Yeah.
The Chinese restaurant was great, except my boss was so shady because she paid me $5 an hour and I only worked 3 hours a night. So I only made $15. And then I would be like, oh, I want to get sweet and sour chicken to go. And she was like, great. And your employee discount of 10%.
No.
So I would leave
Whoa.
there with I'd leave there with like dinner and $7.50.
Yeah, you were just eating there and hanging out.
Yes.
You were running errands.
Completely. So
Oh
crazy.
my God. Wow.
So the other big question I have, just a curiosity, a lot of your characters do have that Southern twang, and there's just something so fun about slipping into that. But I'm from the Midwest, and obviously, like, Ohio is a northern state.
Yeah.
Do you have like Southerners in your family
Yeah.
that you're emulating? Oh, okay.
Yeah, my aunts are Tennessee, Texas. My mom will literally get a Southern accent when she talks to them. Fully a Southern, because her whole life she moved back and forth from Tennessee to Ohio.
Yeah.
And so, like, I guess I'm just like, Mom, you're talking in a Southern accent just because you're talking to your sisters. You know, you're around some people, you start sounding like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my aunt has the strongest Southern accent. Yeah, she's so funny. She's a Megan Stalter character. Yeah, for real.
That is so funny.
So we've been
Yeah.
around that our whole lives. Yeah.
There's something like, it's so interesting because I find that like that twang always is like sort of like soothing. Like I'm always like, oh yes, but it's also like it's like taking a nap with one eye open when you hear that accent.
Yes.
Because often I feel like people with that accent are going to be the antithesis to like
Yes.
my political views and my like how I see the world.
Yeah.
And so anytime I hear someone being like sweet and Southern and hospitable, I'm always like, I want to go to you, but
Yeah.
also I'm like, I feel like you must think I am a heathen and the devil.
It's
Like
such
a Jewish faggot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh
Yeah.
my God, totally.
I'm watching this show called The Great American Barbecue Off or something. It's on Netflix. And one of the hosts is this famous barbecue artist. She's a white lady, like 50 years old or maybe 60. She's old. And she has a huge accent. And she's so nice. But I'm a little bit like, I know the first 3 people you sent home were black. And I know it's
Yes.
you choosing.
Yeah.
Is this lady a racist? Megan,
You're like,
answers.
when you go home, how many Confederate flags are hanging at
Exactly.
your
Oh,
house?
I'm
it's
just like,
so
what
crazy,
is
yeah.
happening? I don't know if she's anyway. Interesting
And people,
show.
And people talk about how racism isn't baked into the fabric of Americana.
It is
You know
so
what I mean?
yeah, like how could they be so sweet to everyone thinking, "Oh, we know how to treat people and we have manners," and then like, "Oh, okay, everything
a Christian
you believe."
household.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally just the other day I was like, "Oh, Aunt has oh my God, I just dropped her name."
Uh-oh.
She won't. I don't know if she knows how to turn on podcast, but I was like, "I love Aunt stories, and Nick was like, she said some really weird stuff to me last time I saw her, and I was like, oh God, I didn't know that. Now I feel bad for saying it. Maybe we cut out her name.
Yeah, we will.
Not that she would, not that she follows everything I do, but still.
She
so
DMs
funny.
you on
She
Twitter.
might. Yeah.
Hey, I was listening to Sloppy Seconds. And...
Are you from a family of performers, or is it like just you being you?
So they're my siblings are funnier than me, but they're not performers. So like Nick has been in a lot of stuff, and I think Nick can, like, I feel like if he wants to, he could be a comedian and be in movies and everything. He's so funny. My dad's really creative. He's an artist, but not performers. They're all funny. They're just not performers. And
interesting.
I think I'm creative like them, but in a different way. But God, Nick is such a good improviser, my brother. And my sister Abby. They're both so funny. Yeah. Not performers, though.
So we should have booked them, or what?
I'm like, let's get them in. We always made movies growing up, but just like they never pursued it. Yeah. Yeah, we should get them on the podcast.
And if you want to see some really great front-facing and non-front-facing video content, you can follow Meg at Meg S. Stalter.
Yeah, on
Why
Instagram,
is there a second S?
There's an extra S on Instagram, but on Twitter, there's not. And I don't know why.
Wait,
you can change.
Like
you can change it really quick.
I know. I don't know what. I have another Instagram account I don't know how to take down, and I don't even think it has the same name though, so I don't know why that's a part of it.
Girl, this is something your agents can solve. Agents and management, send them a text.
You don't know how many times they had to unlock me from getting locked out of my Instagram. So many times.
That is so funny.
Oh my God. Funny. Yeah, extra S on Instagram.
Oh my God. Yeah, we'll give Meg a follow. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. I had the best time.
Yes,
we're so
much.
happy to have you.
Thank you, Will.
Thanks for listening to Sloppy Seconds. You can follow us on Instagram at SloppyPod, or send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. I think on Tuesday this will play a voicemail. So if you've got a voicemail, Meatball,
call us
and
tell our fuck talk story. And we have a song now at 213-536-9180.
If you could only see Will's face, because you are not in key at all.
213-536-9180. Good luck with that one, William. You can follow Big Dipper at Big Dipper Jelly and me at Spicy's Meatball on Instagram or Fat Drag Meatball on Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which now come out every Tuesday and Friday. For access to our full uncensored video episodes, ad-free and 1 day early, plus our monthly Sloppier Seconds episode, and all of Mom Podcast premium content, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball. Editing and sound design by William Pitts.
Show artwork by Christian Cimarroni.
Theme song by Mike Malarkey.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Executive produced by Willem, Alaska, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Productions.
Ooh, his nipples are tiny.